Women are disappearing from the city. No bodies, no clues, no time. One man knows who's responsible, but the system won't move without proof. As the clock ticks down, a killer walks free, and the next victim is already chosen. The story begins in Mapo, the area where most of the real crimes happened. One night, a woman disappears after getting into a car. She appears to be a sex worker, but her disappearance is edited in a way that slowly builds tension. Soon, reports come in that multiple women are missing, and no one knows if they ran away or were kidnapped. A former detective, now working as a pimp, starts paying attention to these disappearances. At first, he thinks the women might be leaving the business on their own, but as more of them vanish, women he personally knows, he realizes something is very wrong. He sends people to different streets to keep watch and report anything suspicious. During one encounter, a man reacts violently after being confronted, which raises serious red flags. The detective gets involved, a fight breaks out, and the police step in. After this incident, one woman makes a shocking decision. She wants out. She tells him she's scared. Girls are disappearing and none of them are ever found. She's sure they didn't just run away. Later, the detective forces another woman, Mijin, who has a young daughter and is sick with a cold, to meet a client. She doesn't want to go, but she needs the money. Before the meeting, the detective notices something strange: the client's phone number. It triggers his memory. Complaints have been filed against this man before for violence. Sensing danger, the detective tells Mijin to message him as soon as she arrives. He also alerts his team to be ready. As Mijin enters the client's house, everything seems off. The door doesn't fully close. The place feels wrong. Inside, she realizes too late that the man is dangerous. She tries to send a message, but fails. Moments later, she is attacked, knocked unconscious, and tied up. The truth becomes clear. She has walked straight into the hands of a killer. Inside the house, the man starts asking Mijin if she knows another woman who worked as a pimp. He calmly admits that the woman also came to him and says he killed her without regret. Hearing this, Mijin is frozen with fear. He removes the tape from her mouth and asks a chilling question: "Why do you want to live?" Terrified, she can barely speak. When he prepares to kill her, Mijin begs for her life and tells him she has a 1-year-old daughter who has no one else. He ignores her plea and moves toward her. In panic, Mijin struggles desperately. During the chaos, he slips and gets injured, which makes him even angrier. He attacks her again, leaving her badly hurt. Outside, the detective keeps trying to call Mijin, but there's no answer. Growing anxious, he starts checking nearby houses. Neighbors begin to sense something is wrong. Then, the detective notices something crucial. The phone number he called is ringing nearby. Realizing the man standing near him is the same suspect, the detective moves in. The suspect panics and runs. After a long chase, the detective catches him and beats the truth out of him, demanding the address and asking what he did to the missing women. Police arrive and take the suspect to the station, but because there's no physical evidence, the case quickly turns into paperwork and arguments. Officers debate procedures, reports are filed, and higher-ups step in. The killer openly talks about harming women, but without proof, his words are treated as jokes. The police know he's dangerous, but the system won't allow them to hold him without solid evidence. As time runs out, the officers rush to find proof, knowing that if they fail, the killer will walk free. The detective reports everything to his superiors: when, where, and how the women were killed. Most officers believe Mijin is already dead, so they don't treat the case as urgent. When the detective insists she might still be alive, no one takes him seriously. The suspect talks non-stop, mixing truth with lies, even claiming he killed women inside his own house. Since the police can't confirm the address, they assume he's bluffing. While others argue, the detective keeps investigating on his own. He visits the suspect's sister, who says the man was in prison for 2 years and has no idea where he went after being released. She also reveals a disturbing past incident involving violence, which barely made it into the system. Back at the station, prosecutors step in. They remind the police that the suspect was once released due to lack of evidence, and now it's happening again. Without solid proof, they must let him go within 24 hours. If it turns out they detained and assaulted an innocent man, the department will face serious backlash. Desperate, the team searches all night, hoping to find evidence before time runs out. Meanwhile, Mijin is still alive. Injured and trapped, she uses a broken tile to cut herself free. The detective tracks down another woman who had previously met the suspect. She shares disturbing details about his behavior and the threats he made, including sending violent photos. Fearing the worst, the detective pieces together the clues and narrows down a possible location. They chase down another lead, confront a man connected to the suspect, and discover more evidence linking back to the same account. Time is almost up. With only 12 hours left, the police make one last move. They bring the suspect back in and push harder than ever before. This time, no one stops them. After intense pressure, he finally breaks and gives up crucial information. Just as morning arrives, prosecutors show up, ready to shut everything down. If the police fail now, the killer will walk free, and the entire department will pay the price. To escape, the man forces his way into a car and attacks a police officer, then runs. One officer secretly helps him get away. Because of fear, pressure, and no solid evidence, the police quietly drop the case. Senior Officer Kapoor still tries to keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, a woman loses her eyesight after the attack. She escapes and hides inside a small shop, calling the police for help. Another officer is supposed to protect her, but he can't hear his phone and arrives late. The shop owner lets the woman stay and listens to her story. She explains that someone has been trying to kill her, so they decide to wait there until the police arrive. But the killer himself shows up, pretending to help. He asks the woman to trust him so he can protect her. The moment she does, he turns on her and brutally kills her inside the shop. Before the police arrive, he escapes through a window. Later, the police rush in and find the shop covered in blood. Around the same time, another officer breaks down emotionally, saying he doesn't want to continue this life anymore and wants to start fresh with his daughter. His team forces him to keep going. The officer tracks the killer to a house using a key found earlier. Inside, he finds the criminal trying to escape. He drags him back, beats him badly, and nearly kills him in anger for everything he's done. Other officers arrive just in time and stop him. The killer is arrested, and many hidden bodies are later discovered. The officer realizes he must now take responsibility and focus on protecting the killer's daughter, ending the story on a heavy but emotional note.